Hey, you hear people say, get busy, baby. Now, that word is everything. Get busy. And your overthinking will be gone, like super gone.
Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Trisha Kamara. Thank you for joining me here again. I want to just share some few tips with you here today. I know this is quite different from what I have been doing, but hey, I have been thinking about you and I just thought of sharing this few knowledge with you. Something that I have also acquired lately. Whatever I'm sharing is out of myself experience. So, and I'm thinking that it will surely help someone out there. I mean, the overthinking is becoming too much, and we know what's going on all over the world, and so overwhelming. We just need to take a break and get our mental health back together. So, if you haven't subscribed, my darling, you better click that button now. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and don't forget to leave a comment down there. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Yes, we're just gonna make this very quick. Personally, I have learned that if I have to stop overthinking, I have to consider the following tips.
These are my
Personal lessons, so and I can keep them to myself. I just needed to help someone there. So we just go straight to our tips. Number one, forgive yourself. All right. I know when people say this, it becomes like, how am I supposed to forgive myself? Like what? Forgive yourself and forgive others. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made, and you're like, okay, I feel like an idiot right now. Why did I do that? How could I have said that? And all of those questions that make you look so hopeless and make you feel so terrible. These are the things that you need to just put behind you and keep moving on. And if someone has offended you, definitely you have to let go. You have to forgive the person so that you also will be free and have your peace of mind. Like they say, forgiveness is setting a prisoner free, only to realize that the prisoner was actually you. So when you forgive someone, you're not doing anybody a favor but yourself, all right? Okay, so now that leads us to the next point. That is, know that you can't control everything. Now, the moment you realize that you cannot control everything, you begin to develop one perfect peace of mind. Like, seriously. Because when you want to grab this, grab that at the same time, you break, like you break down totally. And I mean, when I mean breakdown, you really break down emotionally as well, because you'll be tormented, you'll be confused, you'll be like restless. How am I supposed to get this done? How am I supposed to do this? And all those kind of things. So you have to know that you can't control everything. So whatever that is beyond your control, let it go, let it be. Okay, and just focus on the ones that you can control, which is what leads us to our next point that says take one at a time. Almost sounds the same, right? Take one at a time. Someone will say one day at a time. I will say take one job at a time, take one career at a time, take this at a time, because sometimes the jack of all trade thing doesn't really work for everybody. So you need to know what are your strengths, and you need to know how you can do certain things to be able to achieve certain things, not just because A is doing that, B is doing that, so you also want to do the same thing. Otherwise, you'll be frustrated. So if you are the type that should really take one at a time, and when you do that, you really get a very good result, I think you should focus on that. Take one at a time. If you are working on a particular thing, let's say what I'm doing now, I have to make sure that I focus on this. I have to make sure that I have placed so much energy to the point that I can see that, okay, there's results coming out, and I'm like enjoying what I'm doing. Okay, and yes, but if I keep doing it and I think that, okay, this isn't really working, maybe this is not just where I need to focus my energy, then definitely I have to shift it to another thing. And that's where you need to sit and think about what you have to do, not think about what has happened and what is making you feel sad, what is making you feel terrible and stuff like that. So these are things that are really, really helping me. So that leads us to our next point. Yes, our next tip. Listen to a lot of music, or just watch a movie of your type, in your favorite kind of movies, Listen to a music that will help you think straight, not music that will make you start feeling somehow, those kind of feelings. And also watch a movie that will develop your mind, develop you emotionally, develop you in other areas. Don't watch movies that will make you feel like a failure. There are some movies when you watch them, you start feeling like, I wish I lived that life. You start feeling regretful all of a sudden again, and those are not what you need. You need to watch something, you need to listen to something that will build you up emotionally, that will build you up in all areas of your life somehow. So you need to be cautious of the kinds of music you listen to and the movies you watch. If you have to stop overthinking, because anything you watch or listen to that will take you back to that past, take you back to the thing that you were feeling, I don't think it's advisable to keep watching or listening to it. You understand? So you need to avoid anything that will make you remember your past. I mean, your terrible past and all those things that make you feel like a failure. Okay, so we go now to our next tip. We're almost done anyway. I told you this is very short. Always remember that there is something to do at the moment till you get what you want or till your desired dreams are met. Don't sit and fold your hands and say, okay, this isn't working, A is not working, B is not working. Let me just wait until I get Z. No. Just look around, see what you can do, and especially something that you get so much joy doing. It's very important to always do something that gives you joy or that you find joy doing, because that can also be a drive for you to keep on doing it. All right, don't just do something because you want to do it or because someone is doing it, right? So look out for that thing that you can do. Don't wait until that big breakthrough comes before you feel like you have succeeded or you are a success or something like that. So you can start with just that little thing. No matter how little it is, no matter how someone tries to despise it, just keep doing it. At the end of the day, it is you and what you want to do and what makes you feel alive at the end of the day. All right. So you don't have to feel too bad. You don't have to sit and start thinking too much. Overthinking is not good for your mental health, for my mental health. And that's just one of the reasons that helped me come out of a lot of things, because we go through so many things in life recently, actually. So, yeah, so it doesn't matter what we are going through. It doesn't matter what people make us feel, all right? What matters is how you relate to what has happened around you. What is your reaction? What is your next step? This is just what leads me to what I have to say, that people may think about you whatever they want to think. People can say whatever they want to say. All right, it's their opinion and it should be their headache, not yours. So they can think all they want, they can do all they want, and just focus on your life, focus on your happiness. That's just what matters. Don't don't spend your time thinking about what people have done to you or what they are saying about you. Even if you hear it, just pretend you're not hearing it and just do what makes you happy at the end of the day and what will make you successful anyway. And the last but not the least, please always remember to pray. After all, we all need to pray for God's directions, for God's strength. Everything that we need is from above. So keep on praying and put everything in prayers, and you'll see what will happen at the end of the day. Okay? Never stop praying. Never, never, ever stop praying. Prayer is very important. All right. So I think that's just what I needed to share with you. And of course, anytime I have something special like this to share, I'll definitely come. So that's the reason why you need to subscribe, you need to share and help someone. I don't know who is there that is suffering from what we just discussed here. You need to help someone by sharing this video. Thank you for being here with me. This is Trisha Kamara. Bye bye.
I will not worry. I will not think about tomorrow. I will not worry, never worry. I will not cry about tomorrow.